In this video tutorial, we are going to see how to digitize line features in ArcGIS Pro. So let's get started. So I am using a street base map for this digitizing. You can find it under a map section and come down to base map. Here you can see street maps. I am using this base map for the digitization work. So the technique is same for every layer. You can use a topo sheet or you can use satellite imaging. The technique remains to be same. But in this case I am using base map for digitizing. Now you can follow the same step for digitizing topo sheets or satellite imageries. Now the next thing is that we are going to add our data sets. So let us see how to add our data set. So go to the option view, here select catalog panel, and usually it will be over here in the project option. Now navigate to computer and select a drive and folder where you have saved the layer. So in this case I have saved it in the folder ArcGIS Pro. You can see the line. You just need to drag it and drop it over here. Automatically the line will be added to the map. So of now there is no line presented because we haven't digitized anything. So in the previous video I have shown how to create point features. If you don't know how to create point line polygon, I have made a video on it. I'll be giving the video link in the description. Please do check it out. Now, so you know that the line can be used to represent road networks, then stream networks, rivers, power lines, railway lines, and etc. So now let us get started. In order to start digitizing, go to the option edit and you can see the option create. Select create. After selecting create, we are going to choose the layer. So in this case only one file is there, that is line, so we are going to choose line. If there are multiple layers, you are going to select the one which you are going to edit. Keep that in mind. Now in order to digitize, let me show you once again. In the create features you can see the first option over here, create a line feature. Select that one and you could see on the screen there is a plus like symbol. So this means that the digitization is enabled. So we are going to digitize. First we are going to digitize the road. So go zoom into a particular location. When you are digitizing, try to zoom in as much as possible so that your output will be accurate. Otherwise there will be a distortion in the digitization. Keep that in mind. So use the mouse left click to place the points. So you can see that a point has been placed. So like this you can digitize using the, you can keep on putting points using mouse left click. If you want to move or if you want to pan the map, you can long press C button. Now you can see a hand like symbol has appeared. Now you can left click on this screen and move like this. You can do like this, or you can use a scroll button. You need to long press the scroll button. You can easily move. Okay, keep that in mind. Now I'm going to put the point like this. This kind of this is called as vertices. So like this you can put on points and digitize the line. So you can see, okay, let me digitize and I will show you how it works. So like this you can digitize using mouse left click. Now you could see a bend in this road. So in this case we are going to put more vertices. We are going to put many points so that we accurately digitize the road shape. If the road is straight, you can use a lesser number of vertices. Vertex like this. If it is straight, you can use a lesser number of vertex. If the road is bent, then you can use many vertices. Like this, you can use many vertices. So while digitizing, when I'm accidentally putting the line over here, how to remove it? You can use Ctrl Z to remove such errors. Let me show you once again. You can use, if I wrongly put it over here, you can use Ctrl Z, Ctrl plus Z to remove those vertices. You can continuously remove those vertex using Ctrl plus Z. So when you are done with digitizing, you just need to double click. Automatically the digitization will be stopped like this. You can finish your digitizing. You can finish digitizing road like this using this method. So in between, if you want to change anything, for example, let me zoom in over here, and you can modify this line. So you can see here we have selected this line. If you haven't selected that line, you can use the selection tool. You can use the selection tool to select the line, and you can see the option modify. In order to modify this line, you can use modify tool here to create features. You can see the options: move, rotate, scale, like this. If you click on move, you can move this line. You can see how this cursor is changing, how the cursor symbol is changing. You can see the symbol like this. Then you can move the line like this, just for example, or you can put it back. Okay, so like this you can do. So if you are doing any mistake, you can use Ctrl Z to bring it to the original position. Once again, Ctrl Z. Like this it can be done. Okay, these things are necessary. Once again, select modify, and here now you can see edit vertices. So click on edit vertices. Once you click the edit vertices, you can see the vertices which is being used to digitize will be appearing here. For example, if you want to put a vertex over here, so that you can drag the line like this, straighten it up, you can use the mouse right click. You just need to keep over this line and use the mouse right click, and you can see the option add vertex. You can add vertex like this. You can drag the vertex and make the line bit straighter. Like this you can add vertex. You just need to click on this line above and right click, and you can find add vertex. Like this you can do. So like this you can edit. You can also remove those vertices. For example, if you just need to select this vertex, and you can see delete vertex. Hit on delete, automatically that will be removed. You can add it easily. Add vertex like this. You can edit. You can reshape using vertices like this. You can reshape it. Okay, that can be done. You just need to select this one, use the mouse left click to drag it like this and put it on the correct position. So now we have finished a part of a road. Now we have digitized this. So how to save it? You can see on the left hand side save option. Hit the button save. So now your digitization work has been saved successfully. Now if you right click on this and go to the option attribute table, you can find that the line which is you have digitized is comes over here. You can add a field. So the field is important because you should know what the line is, whether it's a road or a river or it's a stream or it's a power line. So for that we are using the attribute table. You can also measure the length of this line that I'll be covering in the upcoming videos. Here you can rename it as any, you can give any name. So I'm just giving the field name as name. The data type, double click. Here you can select short, long, float, double for numbers, numeric, or you can use text or date. So in this case I'm going to use text. I'm going to choose the length of the text. Let me put it as 50 as default. If your words are lengthier, you can choose accordingly. The name is lengthier, you can choose accordingly. Now save edits. Let me close this. Yeah, I want to save this. Yes, save it. You can also see it on the top. You can directly save from here also. So now you can rename it. So this is the road. I'm going to name it as road. So if you are done, you can use this button. Automatically your progress will be saved. Okay, you can use this one or this one. Now once again select create. We are going to create another feature. After clicking create, you can see the panel over here. Select the line once again, create features, select the line. Okay, now this time we are going to digitize a river. So I'm going to digitize an I'll better say it as a canal. It's a canal. You can digitize a canal. You just need to keep on thing. You need to zoom in as much as possible so that it will be coming accurately. Now put on points like this using mouse, left click. Like this you can add on points. If you want to delete the points, you can use Ctrl plus Z. You can delete those points. You can do it accurately. When the line is bending, you need to put some more vertex. Try to, when you are digitizing this kind of rivers, try to put on the line or in the center. That will be correct. You can also digitize this river using Polygon. So in this case, this is a canal. Like this, you can digitize. You can use the scroll button to move the map. Long press the scroll button. You can move the map easily. Like this, you can move the map. Try to place the line in the center. You can use the scroll button to zoom in and zoom out. Like this, you can zoom in and zoom out. Now you can see how I am doing it. Always try to zoom in and keep the scale properly. For example, you can see the scale over here, 1:1972. You can use it as a reference so that you stick in the scale and the digitization error will be lesser. Stick to a good scale, zoom in deeply. Like this you can do. Now after that, you can also use mouse right click, and here you can see the option finish. If you click finish, the line will be finished like this. Now you can see you have digitized a canal. You can rename it in the attributes. Double click. Now I am going to rename it as canal. So attributes help you to identify what the feature is about. So let's see another example. So here you can see another same canal. It is going towards south. So how to resize that one? Let me show you. So in this case we are going to use a different tool. You can use this option snapping, and you can select endpoint snap to the nearest point or polyline features. Choose it. After selecting it, now once again select on this line, zoom in. So now you could see that the snapping is not enabled. So once again select snapping and use this button to turn it on. Now click on this line. Now we are ready. Now you can see here that it is detecting this line. Now you can see automatically it will be placed on this line. So both this line will be merged. Merged means it will be joined together. There won't be any gap between these two lines. So this is useful when digitizing, because let me show you an example of it. Now I'm going to end this digitizing to here, up to here. So I have completed it. So I'm going to rename it as canal. Now I'm going to show you why I'm using the snapping tool, why it is important. So while digitizing a road, so let me close this line. Yeah, let us take an example like this. You can see this road. So you can see many roads has been connected with this. You can see many roads is being connected like this. So in this case, snapping will be essential, because first let me draw a line. Take this as an example. So we have drawn this main road. So you could see many roads is combining with this main road. So while digitizing, we should make sure that this road is joined with this one. So that's why we are using this snapping tool. If you don't use snapping tool, you may overshoot this line or undershoot this line. If you zoom in to the base level, you can see if you aren't using snapping tool, the line will be overshooted. Let me show you. I'm turning off this snapping. Now let me draw a line, and let me try to connect these two lines. Okay, so I have drawn a line. Let us zoom in, let us see. You can see this is called as undershooting. So this line is short of this line. Actually these two lines must be joined together, but it isn't joining. It is called as undershooting. It fell short of this line. If it is overshooting means it will go beyond this line. So that is overshooting. So for avoiding this kind of mistakes, we should use snapping tool. I'll show you the example. Now how it comes out, how the result comes out. We are going to draw another line. Okay, this time we are going to use this one, this road. Now I'm going to join. You can see now it is indicating that there is a line over here. You can directly click a point, it will be added. Now I'm double clicking to finish the edit. Now let us zoom in. Let us see how it is. Now you can see there is a perfect join. There isn't any gap between these two lines. So this is a main concept that has to be kept in mind. That's why I'm indicating it and making the video a bit longer. So these are the basic things. You can save your edits like this. Likewise, you can change the vertex, you can move the line. For example, I can use the select tool, select this line, zoom in. If I want, I can move this line. For example, modify, move line. So you press just an example, but it should not be done like this. For example, I am showing you like this. You can move the line. This is not this is not the correct way. Just for moving, I am showing you how it can be done. Otherwise, if you are digitizing roads like this, please use snapping. That will be better. So finally, you can use the right click. You're also getting some information over here. Like this, you can get informations. So we have successfully created line. Finally, save your edits so that it will not be getting lost. Every now and then, try to save your edits. Thanks for watching. If you are having any other doubts in this, please do ask in the comment section. The important thing is try to zoom in as much as possible while digitizing. Use snapping when you are connecting lines, or road networks, or streams, anything. Keep that in mind. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.